Are you tired of podcasts that play it safe? Then you want to add Hot Mess on a Plate to your podcast playlist. Hot Mess on a Plate is where food and sports get messy in the best way possible. Hosted by New York chef Christopher Lano. He dishes out savage takes, mouth-watering bites, and brutal honesty on food and sports. Hot Mess on a Plate is bold, it's unfiltered, and yeah, it's addictive. Find Hot Mess on a Plate on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Tune in right now and get ready for a podcast that doesn't hold back.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hot Mess on a Plate. I'm your host, Christopher Lano, and thank you for joining me. A lot going on. That's what we're jumping on right now. So let me start with I was in disbelief and shock that Micah Parsons was traded from the Dallas Cowboys. I didn't think that Jerry was going to go there. I thought that maybe they would work something out. I thought Jerry, as I said on the last podcast, I thought Jerry would give him, a deal at the last second, So, but a lot of things have happened. I mean, he signed the biggest contract with Green Bay. Incredible deal for him, and I wish him all the best. And, and I said it on the previous podcast, he deserved every cent he earned, and then there's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of things going on with, how much Jerry offered him. And I don't think that Jerry offered him what they're saying. There was a report today that there was $40 million per year, something in that $200 million range. But then, but Jerry approached Micah with this deal and without his agent. But I don't know. The Cowboys are totally screwed. I don't know what Jerry Jones is saying, what he's talking about, that we're going in the right direction. I don't know what direction you're going in, buddy. You're not going in any direction. This is a disaster, and I'll say it again. It's a disaster, and it's not going to stop. A total disaster. This is going to be now. And I just, and he's gonna get $47 million with Green Bay. Prescott makes $60 million a year. He does nothing. I mean, Jerry has totally destroyed the season. Let's go there. I think what happened was, I think something had to happen. I mean, maybe Jerry went back and gave a deal, and they told him to stick it, and then he said, screw this. He's out of here. Bing, bang, boom. Send them to the coldest goddamn place we could find. And Green Bay was there. Buffalo should have made a pitch for him, man. I mean, Buffalo needs him. And, Buffalo would be complete with him. But, whatever. But, I saw something today, and I wanted to talk about this. The Packers, I'm going to just give you a little Packer history here. The Packers got Reggie White and Brett Favre when they were 27 years old, and they won a Super Bowl. Okay? Then the Packers got Charles Woodson and Aaron Rodgers at 27 years old. They won a Super Bowl. Now the Packers have Micah Parsons and they have Jordan Love, and they're both 27. I said it to my dad this morning on the phone. The Packers are a contender now, and I didn't even think they were, but they are a total contender now with Micah there. So, Green Bay is going to have a good year, and I'll tell you something, it's not going to be good. It's going to be a tough year for Detroit, Minnesota, Chicago now. They got their hands full. I mean, Caleb Williams really got to step up now. So, I'm sitting here and I was watching the Colorado game, And we were talking previously about the Sanders, and I said with the Suns, the whole riff-raff with them, when one getting thrown off the team, one being the fourth string quarterback. Now, as I said, how good is Dion going to be without the kids? Well, let's see. It's not starting off so great. Georgia Tech just beat them. So it ain't so prime time. I'm telling you. They're lucky to win 5 games this year. 5 games. Colorado is going to stink. And then you're going to see that he is not that good of a coach. Okay? We'll see. We will see with that. We will. And, tomorrow is Ohio State, Texas, in Columbus. And there was a lot of hoopla with the guy that owns Barstools, that part of now the pregame on Fox, that he was going to be banned in the stadium because he's a Michigan fan. I mean, come on. Are you kidding? Just beat Michigan then, and stop complaining and stop bitching. And I'm telling you right now, I don't think Ohio State's going to win tomorrow. The game's at noon. So I don't know. It's one of the biggest games of the year for the opening season for the college football. And, Michigan has got New Mexico, so tomorrow night. So I don't see Texas struggling. I think they're going to be really, really, really an elite number one this year. And I'll tell you something, there's a lot of pressure on that kid. There is a lot of pressure on that kid. Just think about it. He's got some famous uncles. Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, and I think Eli's a Hall of Famer because he's won 2 Super Bowls. So just think about 2 Hall of Fame uncles. I just couldn't understand the pressure that kid's under. So, I am, I am in total, and I'll go back to the trade. I am in total shock and surprise that he traded him. I did not think that he was going to trade him. And I think Jerry is totally lost it. He has totally lost his mind. And I don't know what he's thinking. This is going to be bad, man. And this is going to be something to watch now. And every time the Cowboys lose, and it's because of the defense, you are going to hear the same question, and Jerry's going to hear it all year. Well, if you had, a defensive pass rusher that's the best in football, maybe we would, stop that guy, or maybe, we would got a sack, or maybe, he would, made a big play, but, Jerry, once again, Jerry, thanks again a lot. I mean, it never stops. It never stops. And I'll tell you something, I was at work and I was in disbelief when I saw it, when I said he traded him. I couldn't believe it. It is crazy. I cannot believe it. I can give you an update on Auburn. What I'm looking at here is it was 24-17 in the third, and then 31-17 in the fourth. And then Baylor came back. That was a big play by Baylor. And Auburn, it was 31-24 in the fourth quarter. So Auburn came down the field, and they were doing a drive. So that was a big game tonight too. when this highlight ends, I will give you the final score because I don't want to do play-by-play here. But Auburn won 38-24. That was a big one by Auburn. And we'll see. I was looking at to jump around here. It's late. I think it's like almost midnight here where I am. So I was jumping around. The Yankees just won 6 straight. Thank God. Because I'm telling you something right now. It is getting ugly in New York. It's getting ugly. And I said it before on another podcast. It's getting ugly. And I'm telling you something. The Yankees better turn things around right now. All right. So I just want to jump on. I'm just going to give my thoughts on the Micah Parsons trade. And just remember, he had 52.5 sacks in 4 seasons. Good job, Jerry. Good job. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening. You can catch me on Spotify. You can catch me on Apple Music, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. YouTube channel. Check it out. I'm going on YouTube Live. I've been posting some video. Posted my first video. I did a live video broadcast, so check it out on YouTube. So, and wherever you download your podcast, So, thank you for listening, and I will see you next time. And enjoy the college football tomorrow. And we will see you maybe on Sunday. Have a great night and stay messy.